Hello everyone, it's Georgia here from Radiant Wellbeing, and I'm really excited today to be doing this video and sharing with you why use essential oils in your everyday life or in general in your life. And I'm not going to only speak about just essential oils, but I'm going to speak about why using 100% pure, high quality essential oils. I'll get into those details a little bit later, but let me point out some of the reasons of why to use essential oils in your everyday life. So, one of the reasons is because essential oils come from nature. So, they're the closest to nature as they could get. And if you don't have any nature around you, like any plants, or you live in an apartment, or there's not many parks around you, it's the closest thing to what nature provides. So essential oils come from plants and trees, and specifically they can come from the barks or the stems of the plant. They can also come from seeds and the leaves and the flowers, resin, and many more areas, and even herbs that you find all over the place. So just know that all of this, whatever nature provides, essential oils can come from a particular part of the plant, of the tree. So that's one reason of why use essential oils. Another reason is because they are the most potent part of the plant. They are high in the life force, and they are an isolated part of the plant, which not only contains one chemical constituent, but thousands or 100 chemical constituents, even in one drop of essential oil. So what these constituents are is a combination of atoms and molecules and create compounds, and this combination is so unique to the essential oils which comes from the plants, and they are formed naturally in a geometric shape a lot of times, or in a very natural scientific way where they create chemical bonds. And sometimes these can just be described as molecules, as I said, or compounds. And this allows them to have the hundreds of beneficial properties that they have. So, looking at my notes as well, and so that's another reason. Another reason, for using these is because even in ancient years, like the Egyptians or the Greeks or the Hebrews, and in biblical times, they used to use essential oils and ointments to anoint bodies, especially when they were transitioning from this earth plane to the next plane, if of course that is your belief system. But in ancient societies, they used to use that for those reasons. So you could say from going from life to death. So this was a spiritual ritual for them, and they would offer their care and love for the body and the soul, and they wanted to help in that transition. And essential oils have this beautiful smell a lot of times, and they have these amazing beneficial properties, but they're very high in frequency as well. So this spiritual ritual offered the body and the soul these beautiful ways of that transitioning into the next plane, wherever the soul was going. So essential oils were used for many other reasons back then, for therapeutic or emotional reasons, and they would get many benefits that supported the mind and the body and the soul and their mood. So in saying that, because of the unique constituents the essential oils have, that is why they work on so many different levels, if not all the levels. And this is why nowadays they still work. So it is important, though, as I said, that the quality is high and they are 100% pure, because not all essential oils are made equally, and not all essential oils out there have, you know, this purity that I'm speaking about. A lot of them have been changed in some sort of shape or form, and I'll talk about the purity a little bit later. So one of the other reasons in using essential oils every day is because they work on different levels, and they can work for different reasons, and they can work for everyone in the family and in your environment, even for your pets and any other animals you may have. So they can work for babies and children and teenagers and adults, even for your dogs and cats and horses. They can work to clean the house and your environment, to uplift your mood and to balance your emotions, and to help get you more in alignment, in a more aligned state. And that could be either if you use meditation as one of your practices, or any type of healing, or even if you've got any other spiritual practice, they can also help you in that practice and get more aligned. And the ways we can benefit from this is by using 100% pure essential oils. And how we can do that is by inhaling the oils. So you can use a diffuser, or you can place a drop on your palms of your hands, move it around, and just smell it. And if you smell it for 3 to 5 minutes, a lot of times that really works so beautifully. You can also use it topically onto your skin and onto your body, on areas of your body that needs more soothing, or needs more balance, or needs to feel more comfortable. And it's very amazing for the skin, a lot of these oils, and your body may need a little bit more support. So that's another way of using them. And in many other cases, you could use them internally, either by using them in food or in beverage or in a capsule. And you can use them in your household for cleaning purposes and for aromatic purposes. And that is such a great way of using essential oils as well. So there's so many endless ways of using essential oils, and it's very important, as I said again, emphasizing it, but 100% pure essential oils and high quality and in a safe way. And I know I spoke about animals and babies and children, but if you use it in a safe way, a little bit goes a long way. If it is of a high quality, you do not need to use a lot of oils to get the benefits of the oils. You just need 1 drop sometimes in a roller blend or with a carrier oil, and you can definitely get benefits out of that. So there is ways of teaching yourself, and you can go to a certified aromatherapist. You can go and get really good books and resources out there online, like publications that have been scientifically proven that these can be used really safely. And you can get some sort of guidance through me as well. And there's many other ways. There's so many other ways to learn how you can use these oils in a very safe way. So one more point of why use essential oils in your life. So essential oils have a very close connection to spirit, and they are very high vibrational, which means their frequency can shift our perception to a more positive and uplifting and creative and focused. And on a spiritual level, we can connect more to who we are, what we love, to love in general. We can connect to our higher self, to what we want to achieve and who we want to be and what we want to do in life. And we can feel more centered and grounded. So just remember that essential oils, it's not just a woohoo thing. For me, it's definitely not a woohoo thing. And I have studied chemical science many years ago, and I used to use essential oils like especially lavender on a tissue when I wanted to smell, especially when I was going through my exam period. And then I also did my remedial massage course and got my diploma, and we used a lot of essential oils so I can apply them during my massages and use aromatherapy in that way. And currently I'm also studied aromatherapy, so I'll be a qualified certified aromatherapist pretty much soon. But the reason I'm speaking about this is so more people can know why they can benefit by using essential oils in their life. So you don't need to be qualified, but you can learn how you can use essentials in a safe way and have them be one of your staples in life. So let me point out a few other things here, as I said. So, actually, yes, one other reason you could use essential oils is that they can be your alternative option to something that you may be experiencing on some sort of level, whether it is physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. Now, this is not to say that they are your medicine, and this is not to say we can claim that they prevent or cure or treat you in any way. They need to be used under some sort of supervision or in combination with what your health practitioner advises you to do. However, you can have them in your life as an alternative option if you want to bring more balance into your life and health, and they can be a great start to a healthier you. But always remember, if you're not sure about what is going for you, do your research and search whether they will benefit you if you're going through some sort of medical condition or ailment. However, they can bring more clearance within you, whether that's an emotional balance or shift your mindset or shift your perspective on things or shift your mood in some way. So in saying all this, why I emphasize quite a bit about having high quality 100% essential oils is for all these reasons that I mentioned before. Because if you do not have 100% pure essential oils that are high quality, then most likely the ones that you do get that are not high quality will not work as effectively. And then you'll be wondering, actually essential oils don't work for me, they're not for me. But if you do get the high quality ones and they're 100% pure, then you'll know that they will work. If you don't, then other things that people do experience are adverse reactions. And some of these essential oils that have been changed in some shape or form, bigger molecules have been taken out of them, so they smell better, but a lot of times they don't have the benefits that they will naturally have. So in saying that, they could also be extracted through the process of the companies using solvents or alcohol that can't sometimes be detected from these scientific machines, if you want to call it, or instruments. So for me, I would say, please do your research on the companies out there to see, do they check your boxes? To check, where does that oil come from? Where are the farms? How do they grow the plants? How transparent is the company? Like, how do they extract the oil, and under what circumstances do they extract them? Now, for me, the company that ticks all the boxes is Young Living essential oils. I have done a lot of research with them. I've been using them for over 8 years now. I love them for work, for my personal life, for cleaning, for my spiritual practices. And for me, they go beyond what other companies will go. And I know that from the research and from my first-hand experience going to one of their farms or their conventions, I know that they do more than 90 tests on the oil before they even put it in the bottle and seal them. They also use non-GMO seeds. So they use, if you don't know what that is, non-genetically modified seeds. So they use no pesticides and no herbicides. To actually use a pesticide or herbicide, they will use natural ways of doing that. So for example, they'll have, say, sheep eat the weeds around the lavender farms. And that happens in France, in Provence, where they've got a farm there. They also have either their own farms or they have partner farms, and they would not compromise their standards. Like, I know that for a fact. So, as I said, they will have pure soil, they will have pure water, the plants are grown in the natural environment, they have extensive research and development, they do all the tests that I mentioned. They do things in a very sustainable way and environmentally friendly and give back to communities. So they support a lot of these farmers, and they also have a foundation where they support a lot of these, if you want to call it, not that privileged kids or people, and they really support them in growing the communities. So this company, for me personally, has really high standards, as I said, and I know they're very transparent in whatever they do. So do your own research on the companies that you use or you think you might want to use. Are they being transparent? Where do they grow their plants? How do they extract the oil? How do they test the oil before they put it in the bottle? Like, what methods do they use to actually do their scientific research or their tests? Like, do they use solvents? Are they going to tell you that if they use solvents? Does the box say 100% pure essential oil on it, or does it just say pure essential oil? Which may just mean there's only 5% of pure essential oil in it and the rest is not. It may be an alcohol, might be fillers. So if it says 100% pure essential oil, ask the company, where are your farms? How do you extract it? How do you get it to 100%? What do you do there? Like, because I know for me, Young Living has the highest quality. After so many years of using essential oils in my business, I know that it does. And if anyone would love to know more about what I'm speaking about today, or want to start their own essential oil journey and have these as one of their staples in their family, please contact me, and I'll have the links below or in my bio. I'll have the links there so you can get to see, how you can make your initial purchase, or if you want to contact me for more details, I can help you, and you can be part of a team that I tend to create in building my Young Living business as well. But the main point of this video was so you can see why essential oils are a great staple to have in your life. So I want to really thank you for listening, and I really thank you for wanting to learn more about why have essential oils in your life. So if you want to know more, as I said, please contact me, and I'll be more than welcome to help you in your essential oil business all essential journey and grow a healthier you, a healthier version of yourself, and even for your environment. Thank you very much and hope to see you soon.